Yo, what's up YouTube? This is JamMerit coming to you today with a brand new video, boys, and today we are going on a 2.5 million coin shopping spree to create the best legacy team in FIFA Mobile. Let's go. Woo! So guys, welcome to another video on the channel. Now today guys, we have got a very exciting video to do. We are on my mini account where I've been grinding out the pirate ship event to just get as many coins as possible and create an absolutely crazy legacy team for FIFA Mobile before the game resets. Now guys, this is episode 2 in the series and we have got 2.5 million coins to work with. We are going to be using all your guys' suggestions, which you did suggest in episode 1, guys. So let's jump into this. We're going to start off with the defense, then the midfield, and then the attack. So first position that we are going to be looking at is left wing back. Now, the two suggested players for this position were Masaku as well as Forsberg. I just want to quickly see if I can afford Forsberg. So Masaku is only 20k. He may be an option, but I'm thinking Forsberg, even though Masaku is actually probably an older card and probably got more like sort of legendary status to him. This Forsberg card was recommended by a whole bunch of you guys, and I mean he has got crazy stats, even though like technically he's not a FIFA Mobile legend because he is a newer card, but this is I think the newest card that we will be picking up today. Look at those stats guys, 92k for an absolute monster. The next position that we are going to be looking at is the left back position. So it was pretty unanimous in terms of who we're going to pick up, and I was fairly certain that he was going to be the pick anyway, and it's no other than Impact Talas. Impact Talas was absolutely like a huge moneymaker, man, because he was actually a gold player and he got upgraded to become an elite. Just absolutely insane card, guys. One of the best left backs in the game, especially if you were able to snipe him as a gold player. You could get him for like 20k, and still, even to this day, he's going for 140k. So we will pick up Talas there as our left back. Now, the next position that we will be having a look at today is probably our centre back, guys. Like, a lot of you guys said get rid of Alaba, so we're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna pick up the absolute legendary card, Eric Bailly, International Cup version. I think that's his official title. International Master, International Cup, African Cup Master. 90 overall Bailly. Absolutely crazy card, man. I mean, there's not really much to say about this card other than the fact that he terrorized defenses for months in FIFA Mobile. He was a part of the Holy Trinity alongside Cheju and Sergio Ramos. Unfortunately, we do not have enough coins for Sergio Ramos, but in the previous episode, you did see that we picked up Seaman there. So we're going to go with sort of the poor man's trio, which is Cheju, Bailly, and Seaman. There he is, guys. An absolute legend in his own right. 365k is pretty expensive, but, you know, I've been grinding that pirate ship event, and I'm going to spend pretty much all the coins because I do want to make this an absolute sick team just for you guys. So the next position that we are going to be looking at today is right back. Now, I was considering the team hero Hector Bellerin, but I'm going to pass on him because you guys actually suggested me a very nice card, Nabil Daira. He is actually an old inform card, if I'm not mistaken, and he is 78 overall. He's quite expensive though, but his stats are absolutely insane. So we're going to take this card. Look at those stats, guys. For 78 overall, he's got acceleration, sprint speed, short passing, ball control, all over, or all 95. That's insane, man. That is absolutely crazy for a 78 overall card. Now, as you guys saw in our defense, we do actually have the Oblak, but Oblak is not a legendary card in my opinion. There's no other legend in this game at goalkeeper other than the American hero Howard, so we have to pick up this Howard, guys. When this card came out, he was an absolute monster. He was so hard to get the ball past. He hasn't got the greatest of stats nowadays, but back in the day, he was #1 choice for a lot of people. So let's just go through and update the defense, guys. It's pretty crazy, man. This is what FIFA Mobile is about, in my opinion. Having these insanely cheap budget beast, man. I really miss it. Look at this, guys. Look at those stats, man. Insane for an 83 overall rated card. As we're waiting for the game to load, we are going to get some rewards because this is my mini account. But yeah, what an absolutely fantastic card that Forsberg is. And Alex Telles as well. Fantastic stats for an 86 overall. And the main thing about Alex Telles was his price. He was so cheap, like I did mention before. And we got Tim Howard with very well-rounded stats. But look at this card, man. Look at those stats, guys. 95, 95, 95, 95, 94. What a beast. Anyway, guys, let's move into the midfield. So, guys, here we are at the midfield. Last episode, we did have a few cards. We had Vilhena, Fred, but Kader as well, and Gelson Martins. But we're going to be replacing a whole bunch of these players, guys. We got so many fantastic suggestions from you. So, let's just jump into this, guys. First of all, we are going to start with, I think I'll start with the defensive mid. So we'll go with Scream Team Gustavo. This was actually quite hard to do the central defensive midfielders because there weren't many suggestions from you guys, but this was one of them. So we will pick up that Scream Team Luis Gustavo for around 65k. Here, there's one for 64k. I'll just take that one for the time being. Now, the next card that we are going to pick up at defensive mid is Miho Cactus. One of you guys, said that, how did you forget him? And to be honest, I have no idea. Like, he completely passed me when I was trying to think of budget-based CDMs. But we got to pick up Miho Cactus. Absolutely crazy card. 8.5k, 8.7k. Look at those stats for a 76 overall, guys. The Croatian there, we pick him up, who's actually, I think, in the Russian league, if I'm not mistaken. But we will pick him up for 8.5k. An absolutely crazy addition to the squad. Now, guys, at the next point, we are looking at left mid. A number of you guys actually said I should go and pick up Raheem Sterling, the freeze version. But, guys, I'm actually going to go with another position, or another player, in Lamar. Now, probably about 10 to 20% of the comments actually recommended me to pick up Lamar. For me, guys, I used to use Payet at left mid way back in the day before overall mattered, but Lamar was actually a really good card. I never really had the coins for him because he was so expensive, but I'm going to finally pick him up on this mini account today. 87 overall, 215k for an absolutely beastly card. Next position we are going to go into is right mid. Now, right mid, there were no real suggestions from you guys, but there are a few cards that I've used over time. First of all, there is this Christian Pulisic. This is an absolutely beastly card, but we're not actually going to pick up Pulisic at right mid. We're going to save him for another position. Another insane card that I used to use at right mid was this Felipe Anderson. He has absolutely monstrous speed, but for the purposes of this video, he's a bit too expensive, so I'm just going to hold off on him, and I'm going to go with one of my favorite cards, not necessarily in this position, but not necessarily, this version of the card, but still, guys, we did need to put in a flashback in the team, in my opinion, to have a great legacy team. So we are going to go with 89 overall Iron Robin. He's relatively cheap as well. He's around 210k. So we will pick up the Iron Robin at right mid flashback version. Still very, very nice stats. He's not as quick as Gelson Martins, but still, he's going to look absolutely crazy, guys. And we do, like I said, need a flashback in the team. Now, guys, here we are moving into central attacking midfielders. First and foremost, we are going to pick up Christian Pulisic. I think it was the old inform before Community Team of the Week. He's so expensive for a 78 overall, but there's only one on the market, and we're going to pick him up for 38k. Great, great card. Thank you guys for suggesting that Pulisic there, because I was initially going to pick him up at right mid, but then I saw your guys' comments. Now, I was thinking about picking up this Jonathan Vieira, but we're going to wait and see because I just need to see how many coins we have. I'm going to go through and actually do a few more positions and then jump into the attack. I was also thinking about picking up that Tolisso because I did use him at central attacking midfield. But guys, we got to go way back for this one. When this card first came out, if you guys remember this far back, this Kevin De Bruyne was extinct. He was extinct. Like, obviously he's not now, but he was so rare. I managed to actually have him for a few games before I went off and sold him, but I used to love this card. Not gonna lie, I'm willing to spend 225k on him. So there he is, guys. That is an absolutely crazy card in my opinion, and the card art is absolutely phenomenal. Let's go through and fit in these new players, guys. This squad is going to look absolutely crazy, man. This is what it's all about, guys. Squad building. This is what I love to do. I cannot wait for next season where we're going to be building some crazy squads, man. It's going to be so much fun. As we look at Cactus's stats there, so well-rounded, man. Such a well-rounded. And we're also going to put in the Iron Robin here for Gelson Martins. Even though Martins has got fantastic stats, guys, we do want a flashback card in the team. And here's that Kevin De Bruyne as well. Absolutely monstrous card, man. What an... that card art is awesome, man. I love that card art. Pulisic, look at that speed, man. 97 acceleration, 90 sprint speed. Oh my gosh. But guys, we're going to come back and look at our midfield in a minute in terms of the attacking mid and changing that Paul Pogba. But first of all, I just want to go and update the attack to just make sure I've got enough coins to go through and do that. So let's jump into updating the attack, guys. First and foremost, we are going to be going with the left forward. Now, I was considering like getting Mertens, but I decided to go with this MLS Giovinco, guys. Giovinco in form was one of my favorite striker cards in the game, but we're going to have Mertens at another position. I'm pretty sure you guys will be able to guess where it is. We'll pick that Giovinco up for 225k. Used to be an absolutely crazy card. Unfortunately, during the MLS promo, he didn't actually get upgraded to the full 92 overall. I think that's what the winner got updated to. That would have been crazy if he did. But guys, we did eventually get him updated in the Retro Stars promo, which was nice. At center forward, we are actually going to go with Roberto Firmino, Bobby Firmino. This card was really nice back in the day. It's one of the first Inform Masters as well. So I will take that Firmino. There were some other cards that I was looking at, like this Alejandro Gomez, if I can find him. You guys may remember this card when it came out during the Calcio A League Masters. Absolutely insane pace, man. Such crazy pace, but I don't think we have enough coins for him. So we'll just settle for that Bobby Firmino. Absolutely crazy card, like, in my opinion. If you guys remember League Masters during the Premier League Boxing Day, there was that 92 overall Firmino. Absolutely crazy striker card. He was like 2 to 3 million when he first came out. In terms of right forward, guys, there weren't any suggestions for right forward, so I had a look on Foothead and I was researching it for a little while. I do remember back in the day, like, there was so much emphasis on having Willian and Pedro at left forward and right forward. Do you guys remember that? The Boxing Day versions? But we're not going to go with that. We're actually going to go with a very, very old card who recently got revamped, and that's Jamie Vardy. We're going to go with his original base version because this card has got absolutely crazy pace. Like, as you know, with Jamie Vardy, he's got insane pace on all his cards. But we're going to pick up the cheap version of him just to save coins so we can pick up some other positions. Now, at right wing, guys, I used to play with Inform Robin, but a number of you guys did actually suggest me go for this card, Mo Salah, Inform. So let's pick him up now at Liverpool. This card, I've never actually played with it, but if you guys want to see me do some gameplay, I can always do some gameplay, but this video is going to be quite long, so we're just going to stick with the shopping spree on this video, guys. Let's see if we can find that Mo Salah for under 80k. Can we find him? He's still not there, so we're just going to bump it up to, let's just see, search with no parameters. There's one for 88k, so I think I'll just pick that one up. He's got some pretty nice stats. Obviously, he's not as good as Benedetti, but we're going for an old school team here, guys, and Mo Salah definitely fits into that category. So, what other positions do we need? Let's think here. Let's think. I think we need a left wing. Now, there's no other left wing really than Musonda. Like, some of you guys recommended him. If you remember, he also, you know, he had the +2 dribbling, which was so important for a number of cards back in the day. You know, to allow them to do the roulette. So that's really nice. We'll pick him up for 21k. Pretty expensive, but I mean, it looks as though he's quite rare. So we'll take him for 21k. The other player I was considering at left wing was just the 85, 86 overall Marco Reus. But we'll pick up Musonda in terms of memorabilia, guys. Taking that trip down memory lane. And the final position in the attack that we are going to go for is no other than Dries Mertens, guys. 90 overall impact. Unfortunately, we cannot afford his man of the match card. But in my opinion, his impact card was the one that changed the game. It came out well before his man of the match card. So his impact version is technically the card which, you know, he This card was unstoppable. It was unstoppable when it first came out. For a few months, or it might have even been less than a few months, but before that Man of the Match Mertens came out, everybody was using this Mertens card, even ahead of like Suarez Team of the Year, etc. Just an absolutely crazy card, man. Look at those stats, guys. 99 pace, 99 dribbling. Obviously, we did end up picking up Oduro as well, just as a troll, but his pace is crazy, man. You guys remember those MLS cards? There was also another one as well, which had over 100 pace. To the left forward, guys, we put in that Giovinco. Moving now to the center forward, where we put in Roberto Firmino. Great looking card in my opinion. It looks really nice. And finally, guys, we will replace Sal with Vardy Scream Team version. Oh, actually, sorry, we need to actually put in this Mo Salah as well at right wing in form. So there is the attack, guys. Pretty nice. Looks pretty sweet. But we've still got 2 positions to update in the 50k to work with, guys. Not all that much. We've pretty much burned all of our coins in this episode, but it's been hella fun, man. Now, the central attacking midfield, which you guys recommended, was this card here. So expensive for, you know, a 79 overall. But, guys, we've got to do it. Such a well-rounded card once again. Some of these, like, old-school 79s, you know, 78s from Informs are just such legendary cards. And finally, the last card that we are going to be picking up is that Team of the Week Inform Jonathan Vieira for 27.5k, guys. This is pretty much just going to be the end of the video for today. We were going to pick up like Kovacic or Cheryshev, but unfortunately we did not have enough coins, guys. But this team is looking pretty sick in my opinion. If you guys have any other suggestions, let me know in the comment section down below. We may do another video on this account, but for now, guys, we are just going to be grinding it, and we will be using it in new season just to, you know, do some pack openings, etc. But here it is, guys. I'm very happy with this team, to be honest. There's not many things I would change in terms of legendary FIFA mobile cards. Look at that midfield, man. That is such a nice midfield, guys. That is such a nice midfield. It looks absolutely insane. Let's look at the defense as well. Oh my gosh, guys. This is what I call a team. But this is going to be the end of the video for today. Thank you all for everything, and peace.